Howdy gardeners! Welcome to Sel and Garden. My name is Nicelle and I thank you for dropping by. So for today, I am going to bring this golden pothos inside the house to make it a house plant or an indoor plant. But there is a challenge because these vines are already clinging so tightly into this tree stump. So I am now going to give you some tips on how to bring your pothos inside the house if your pothos is like my pothos, which have vines that are entangled with each other, and also the roots are already clinging so tightly into the tree stump. Pothos are climbing vines, so it's normal for them to cling onto something whenever they are growing. So the first thing to do is to check whether there is a possibility of the vines to be removed from that something that they cling onto. And in this case, it is the tree stump. And luckily, the vines here are not clinging so tightly into these stumps. So I remove the tips of them using these scissors. You just have to be careful in removing these vines so that we cannot cause any damage to the leaves, because they must be, of course, looking beautiful because we have to put them indoors. Next, we have to remove the vines that are being entangled or intertwined with each other. And let's just have to be careful in doing it so as not to cause damage into these vines and also into the leaves. And also, if there are some vines that really cling onto something so tightly, then we have no other choice than to cut it off. Because if we will not cut it off and then we will just remove it, then there is a possibility that we will cause damage into that vine. So it is better to cut it off and then allow this vine to just grow in there. Just like this vine, it clings so tightly here in this tree stump, so it is impossible for me to remove this from here without causing any damage into it. And here we can closely see how tightly this vine clings to this tree stump. There is really tight. So here I am going to add some soil into this area where I cut off so that I can ensure that this vine will truly survive. And I guess it will still survive even without the soil, but I just want to make sure. So that is why I am doing it. So it depends on you whether you will put some soil into it or not. On my part, I just want to make sure that it truly survives. Next is we have to carefully remove the plant and ensure that the vines aren't hurt and aren't damaged. And by the way, I hope you won't mind if this area of my garden is full of dry leaves. It's because the mango tree here is shedding its leaves to make room for new ones to sprout. And I just allow all the leaves to fall before I will clean this area. So here is my plant, and luckily it has no damage at all. Next, we have to clean the leaves and allow it to dry outside before bringing it inside. And now my golden pothos is ready to become an indoor plant. So I hope that you like our episode for today, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and also subscribe for more. So thank you for joining with me today, and I hope to see you soon. Bye!